Hi everyone. We are getting ready to go camping, tent camping, for 2 nights out at our off-grid family farm. My dad and his sisters have a farm and we're gonna head out there. So I'm going to show you our setup, but first we gotta pack. So I'm hoping to do this quickly. When we camp out there, it's very rustic. We don't need to take very much stuff. So I'm hoping I can do the regular stuff in half an hour, like the camping gear, and then the food in another half an hour. So let's see how fast we can do this. We have a mid-size SUV and we typically get everything in here. We do have a roof rack there that goes on top of the car, but for the most part we don't need it, just for a couple of nights. We'll take that if we're doing like a longer trip. So this is what we're working with. We get everything in here, and we do have a bike rack for the back of the car that we put all 4 of our bikes on. However, we have to take both vehicles and the trailer out this weekend, so we're not short of room. So I'm not worried about putting the monstrosity of a bike rack on here. And actually, I think, if I'm remembering right from last year, it needs some work before it can be used again. Anyway, so this is what we're working with. I'm gonna set up the tripod and start packing. You also might be wondering, why isn't your husband helping you? 99.9% of the time when we go camping, it is me getting everything ready so that when he gets home, we can just go. And today is no different. He should be home a little bit earlier today, probably before I have everything packed up. So there are some things I'm going to leave to go in the truck or the trailer. Primarily our big rolling unit. That'll just be easier to put into his unit vehicle. Usually it does fit in here. And I guess I should show you that, but we could save that for another time. But it's heavy to like get up here and everything, and if we have the trailer with the ramp, I might as well just throw it in there. But yeah, most of the time it is me doing all the packing. I do not enjoy it. When it's camping time, I'm always like stressed and running, and I never start early enough. So that's kind of the biggest stress, as with today. I'm trying to get it all done in half an hour. So that's the biggest thing, is like start early if you can. And the other thing is I like to do it while my husband's away, so that when he's here, we don't have to waste our time together packing. So starting earlier, like the night before, if we could pack together, like that would be a lot easier. But you know, here we are. As usual, when I was hoping to be out there already, I am just starting packing. So let's stop chatting and just do it. Now, like I said, today I am not worried about space. These are usually the green, the one smaller tarp is usually in the tent bag, and the white one is usually folded up in one of our other totes. But today, this is how it's going. Pure Later was just here. I got this beautiful deck. I know I'm supposed to be, you know, packing, but these are coming with, so I can look at them. These are from Lawrence King, Wild Alchemy Lab Astro Botanical Remedy Pack. They're new. $16.99. Very excited. This may seem like a luxury, but with the rain and wet and chance of more rain, it's necessary. Maybe not necessary, but really appreciated. And we have the space. So we do have one more big tote to come in, and it's going to go on top of this. Unfortunately, I do have to wait for my husband for that, because it's up on a shelf and it's super heavy, and there's no way I'm gonna bring that down without, you know, cracking my skull on the concrete.
back.
All the rain winds south, I think.
Can you lay beside me?
You're gonna sleep like we always.
Got a pouch above my head?
I think so.
That's just what I needed. Mom, can I roll out my sleeping bag? When it's time, I'm making my bed, period. My hat?
Is that in fact the front?
Oh.
No, there's only room for one person. I put my bag. Very icky.
Going up that way.
Where's Ollie and Quacky?
All right, it is the next day. We ended up getting company last night. There's people working on the cabin, but yeah, everything's really disorganized and not the way we usually have it, so I thought it'd be a great time to show you what we got going on. So you saw the tent, and we have a Woods, I believe it's called a Creekside, yeah, Creekside 6, so it's considered a 6-person tent. That's if you had like sleeping bags all lined out. This is our 3rd year with the tent, and it's worked awesome for our family. I'll show you inside. We're starting to outgrow it, but I really do love the size. It's about 12 by 12, I believe. And then I have this patio rug here, and that helps just kind of keep a little bit of dirt out and mud, and it's a nice place to sit for the kids to put their shoes on and things like that. It just has the one door. I do have a couple complaints about this tent. The one door is fine, but it doesn't have a electrical slot for cord, and it doesn't have a window. This does open for a window, but other than that, it doesn't. So in here we usually have the 2 air mattresses just like this. The kids are in here reading. But this time we brought a foam mattress because we weren't sure if we were going to be sleeping in the vehicles or what. So I do have the other air mattress, but we ended up just setting up the other foam mattress. And then duffel bag, usually I have our clothes there. And when the kids were just on a twin mattress, they shared a twin mattress, but that one died. I think it got a hole in it, which was very sad, but this works better, fits them better anyway. But when that was the case, we were able to have one bed going the other way, then we had more room, obviously. So as you can see, we are kind of starting to outgrow it, so it'll probably last us another, this year for sure, probably next year, and then we'll see after that. So then here I usually put, if the kids bring like coloring stuff or whatever, I have a bag of books here, journaling and stuff. But yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. It does have these 2 pouches here, which are actually kind of annoying when you're sleeping. You can see they're like right above your head. And then we just hang that lantern. There is a little basket thing that goes there. I don't know where it is. It must be under one of the mattresses. And it's got these 2 big pockets. Here we use for like dirty laundry or sleeping bag covers or whatever. But yeah, that's our tent. It's nice and just enough room for us to sleep. We don't really hang out in here other than if it's raining or sleeping or, you know, that kind of thing. Most of the time we spend outside. Yeah, so that's the bug screen or the window, which we keep open most of the time. Now I normally bring a table, a folding table, and when I did my plant video I mentioned that we must have borrowed it out. Didn't even think to bring it again, but we do have a little patio table here and some chairs. This is at our family farm, so there's stuff here. It's not like we're coming to the middle of nowhere. Well, it is the middle of nowhere, but at least there's stuff here. So we just kind of have our setup here. I just finished doing dishes, so I just have this tub. These are costly. I think I paid like $15 for this, but it's really hard plastic, and it's just for dishes. And then I bring water. I got some towels and stuff hanging under there in case it rains here. Piggy sleeping by the fire. And then I just have usually I set up our bird heat on the picnic table or something as well. Piggy's food. But right now it's on this makeshift deck. We're building, so we have this extra stuff here. And then, like I said, things are just different because of what's going on this weekend. But we do have some stuff in the back of the car, which is pretty typical, so I will show you that. So I flipped all the seats down. The middle row flips down as well. And this is that big rolling tote thing I was telling you about. We did bring it in the trailer, but we moved it to here. So those all open up. It's not the best solution. It's heavy. It's kind of shitty, but if you need to like roll it around, it's awesome for that, and it saves digging through a big bin, which is what we used to have. But yeah, this is totally disorganized. We did just bring the small cooler, thought I had enough room in there, but then I ended up bringing 2 more coolers, so should have just brought the big cooler, I guess. And then yeah, just this kind of just ends up being a catch-all, but I have it ready for if we have to sleep in here, so that's kind of what that looks like. And in here is just like our dishes and some newspapers and bungee cords and I don't even know, knives and heat packs and just things that we might need. And then I do have a little first aid kit here too, just a few things. We're only like 15 minutes from home, so I actually have to run home today because we need more water and I forgot some food, and yeah, so yeah, but that's pretty much it. Very simple. And of course, normally when we go other camping trips, we bring like folding lawn chairs and a bunch of other stuff, but this time this is what we brought. And so in the front seat, I'll show you too, I did bring a bag of baseball gear, and then this is our basket of food here, and another game. But yeah, we try to keep it pretty minimal.
Since we're not going to be on such an angle.
Anyway, that is our camping setup. I hope it was, I guess, inspiring that you don't really need a lot to go camping. You can camp in a tiny tent and still have a great time. We absolutely love it. And we've talked about getting a trailer again, camper, tent trailer. We're just not interested in having another thing to maintain, so the tent works great for us. This was a budget-friendly option. If I can find it, I can try and link it below. And yeah, that's kind of our biggest investment into camping, and the rest is just whatever we have lying around, garage sale, cast iron skillets, and just some tools that we've accumulated, and that's about it. Oh. Clayton, can you flip the pudgy maker over?
Yeah.
I'm deflating the mattress.
And you're doing what?
Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!